Hey y'all, Brandon Hirsch here, and I'm gonna try and get this video recorded. Um, I've already attempted to record this multiple times, and for various reasons, I just haven't been able to properly record it to where I am happy with it. But yeah, it is Saturday, February 22nd, 2020. It's currently 6:47 p.m. Central Standard Time. Um, but yeah, I just figured I'd update you on, stuff I've been working on since last night. And I spent at least the morning working on it. I worked on it until like 6:30 this morning. But yeah, okay, so on February 19th, Wednesday night, I ended up having the privilege of getting in contact with a musician by the name of Meagan Allen. And I just messaged her and told her how much I loved her album. And yeah, I then, I asked her later the next day, Thursday, I told her, I'd love to write music, but I just don't know where to begin. That's basically summing up what I said. And Megan told me, my best advice for you is just keep writing. The more songs you write, the better your songs will get. Everyone starts somewhere. And that, in reality, is actually really great advice. So, with that advice given, last night, Friday night, I was just laying in bed, listening to her album. Her album is called Critical Emotion, by the way. But yeah, I was just listening to her album and thinking about the advice that she had given me, since I was really okay, let's do this yesterday. I really wanted to try and start writing a song. And so I took the advice that Megan had given me, and I was listening to her album, and so kind of inspired by her album, I had some lyrics pop up into my head, and I was like, oh, that's good. So I gotta write that down before I forget. And so this pink or magenta colored notebook is the notebook I use for all my songwriting ideas and whatnot. So to start out, I'm going to show you what a song looks like, what a song looked like before I got in contact with Megan, and what a song looked like after I got in contact with Megan. There's a big difference. Alright, so here is the first song I attempted to write. This was written a few days after Christmas, December 28th or December 29th. I wrote this a few days after Christmas, and as you can see, it is first off 3 pages long, and yeah, as you can see, it's just really jumbled, uh, and a mess, and not really structured all that much. Alright, and so after that, I'm gonna show you what a song looks like after, talking to Megan a bit. So, like I said, I was listening to her album and just thinking, and then these lyrics popped up into my head, and I was like, I just had to write them down. And so before I forgot them and they slipped out of my head and I forgot them, I picked up this notebook and a pen. I can't currently find my pen, but I picked up this notebook and my pen and I just started writing them down. Now, you can already see changes in like the structure. It looks a lot more clean and organized, and there's actual separation, and you can tell where lyrics end and begin, and where new lines end and begin, and whatnot. But yeah, I wrote this down, and I left it alone for a few hours, and then a few hours later, I came back, and I looked at it again, and basically to like see if I still liked it or not. And I decided, nah, I need to like change up some of those lyrics. And so I did a second rewrite, and I added some lyrics, and took away some lyrics. And I started, to like snap my fingers to get like the right tempo. And then I, just started singing what I had wrote down. And I was like, yeah, I like parts of that, but it could be better. And then I did a third rewrite, and yeah, I actually ended up getting rid of one whole line, because I just was unsure of if it really fit the song or not, and so I ended up getting rid of it. And I started the thing where I was snapping my fingers, and I just started singing that, and I was like, I really like that. That really like fits. That works. And I knew I had the right lyrics when they just, wouldn't leave my head, and I kept thinking about them. And I think, and I'm saying this with like not really much experience in songwriting, but I think when you have lyrics that just get stuck in your head, that's when you potentially have good lyrics. So I recorded, and I sang. I sang what I had wrote down, and I had uploaded it to YouTube in an unlisted video, and then I got back in contact with Megan through Facebook, and yeah, I had basically told her what I had just told you about last night, and I was like, this is what I came up with. What do you think, basically? Is there any like lyrics I could add after that, because like those 2 lines of lyrics is basically all I have right now, and I'm just kind of like stuck after that. So maybe Megan can, get me going a bit on that and get the wheels turning in my head. Um, but yeah, she has yet to respond back to me, but I really hope to hear back from her and get her input and advice and, her opinions and thoughts and all that good stuff. But yeah, now, I mean, I never really felt like personally songwriting was in my range or something I could really do. I have never really, thought that about myself. But, I mean, getting in contact with these musicians, it really helps. And so, yeah, now I feel like it is something I can do. And I really feel like as long as you put your mind to something, you can do anything that you want to do. And nothing is really impossible if you put your mind to it. But yeah, I just wanted to update y'all about that. And like, again, I really hope to hear back from her soon and get her input on all of this. But yeah, for now, that's the end of this video, and I'll be seeing you guys later. So peace out, and bye bye.